Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? Just gonna work on a few parts and pieces with you guys that it's gonna be for my Mad Hatter costume for Halloween. I figured at least some of you would like to join me on the little adventure. So I will be working with some jewelry stuff later on, but it'll be specifically for what is going on with these spools. But I want to get the spools prepared first. Try to. Just gonna try to clear that out. Okay, so just going to. Hey, mom, how's it going? I'm gonna put a little bit of this down, and I'm just gonna do a little wash over the top, the ends of these, because I'm gonna use embroidery floss instead of actual thread to wrap this. Doing pretty good. So I spent pretty much all day yesterday working on my my Mad Hatter hair, but that was specifically just like loosening it up and stuff like that. I still gotta. There's still a lot of work to be done with that. That's the most time consuming part I think I'm gonna have. But okay, so there it is. How about you're doing it? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make this all like super watery because I just need it to be a wash on here. I don't need to like really paint it. I don't need it to be opaque. Just need it to give it some color. So I haven't worked on that. Okay, so I haven't worked on the hat yet. I just pulled out. I just found the burgundy lace stuff that I got from work a while back that I am going to use on the hat. The jacket. I have one that should be perfect for it. I just need to alter it because right now it's a black and white pinstripe jacket. So I need to alter that yet. And then let's see. And then I have the pants. I'm torn between two different pairs of pants that I have. I got a thrifting a while back. They'll both need altered, but I'm trying to decide if I want the pants that are tighter that I'll have to flare out at the bottom, or if I want to keep it simple and use the ones that are already pretty loose to where I don't have to worry about flaring it out at the bottom. But either way, they'll have to be trimmed up to where they're about mid calf. Um, yeah, so, and then I'm going to alter both pants um, color wise to get pinstripes on them because both of them are pretty flat. So I saw someone make a Mad Hatter a while back, and they use, they just mask off strips and then just use like fabric paint or whatever to paint in the open areas to make the pinstripe pants. I was like, oh, that's simple. That saves me from trying to hunt for the right ones. I like both of them equally. So one doesn't have pockets, one does. One is like a goldish, like a distressed goldish black, which wouldn't be hard to, like, if I go to put the, let's say, black pinstripes on it, it'll, you'll be able to see it better. Like, it'll actually, like, stand out like I need it to. And the thing is, those are, like, skinnies, and I need to be able to make the bottom parts of flare out, which I've already like thought about it, and I don't think that would be too much of an issue. But it's an added process I don't want to have to do if I don't have to. And the way the pants fit and everything, I think it adds to, like, those gold black ones. I think they would add to the whimsical hatter vibe better. But I think I'm mainly focusing on time efficiency at this point, since I'm just starting the costume this week, and there's so many different details that I'm working on for it. Hey, Tina. Yeah. So, in regards to time constraints, it'll be better if I use the black ones that are already loose enough. And then all I have to do is hem them up and then alter them. The only thing is with the ones that are loose, the black ones, um, I'm not sure how well the I'll have to put like white stripes on there, and I'm not sure how well that white will show on the pants. I feel like it's gonna just like soak in instead of like pop out. Where the golden black ones, they're more likely to show the black stripes that I'll add on it. So I don't know. There's a few different factors for each of them why I would prefer to do one over the other. So, well, Tina, I wasn't even initially decided on a costume if I was even going to do anything this year to begin with. So, granted, I know there's a few things like what I'm working on now that actually doesn't take that long because just a little mass make thing. By comparison to taking a whole day to make my hair for the costume. So, like, this is nothing by comparison to some of the other parts and pieces I have to deal with. And then the jacket. The jacket, I am kind of torn at the moment because I have one that's the right size and everything. And I have material that I could sew over it, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough material to sew over the whole thing. And I would rather not have to sew over it. I was looking, so one of the videos I watched, they used a fabric spray paint as well. And I'm thinking I could potentially do the same thing if Hobby Lobby still carries if our store carries what I saw us carry online. Because I know there's certain things like our warehouse carries in general that not all the stores carry. So I'm hoping that what I'm looking for we have, because later on this evening I'm going to stop by work and see if we have the fabric spray paint I want. I'm flying solo. I'm not like me even going out will be dependent on if I get this done in time. If I don't get it done in time, I won't be too miffed by it. Like, if anything, it'll just mean I had a head start for next year. But I don't have any specific plans for Halloween. For the most part, it's just for the sake of making it and say, like, I finally made my Mad Hatter costume that I've been planning on doing for a while now. So much on there. So if anything, getting it done will be, going out will be my incentive to get it done. But then again, I don't particularly care for going out anymore, so I don't know how much of an incentive that is. But I mean, like, if anything, it'll be done for like maybe a convention or something, and like even then, it would be appreciated. Because I feel like sometimes even if you go through all the hard work of making your costume, it feels underappreciated. So like going to a convention, you get that sense of appreciation for it. Hey, Darcy. Oh, and I still need to go to Mid K and get contacts because he had green eyes, like odd green eyes. So I need to do that this evening as well. Luckily, that one Mid K is not too far from here. Ooh. And Mid K's a wig, and I would say it's an aesthetics shop because they have wigs, jewelry, they have cosmetic lenses, contact lenses, um, crowns or tiaras, whatever. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a costume store. Hey, Jenny. We have a Darth Vader hoodie for Hunter and black pants. Our neighbor by a houseboy and Hunter. Oh, that's fun, Tina. Okay, so luckily with doing a wash on these, it won't take long to dry because they'll just soak right into the wood. So that will make it easier to move on to the next step of putting the embroidery floss on these. And then after that, we can start uh, putting the eye pins through them to put them on a chain for his bandolier his crossbody bandolier that he wears. So that's what all these are going to be for. And I know he doesn't have this, but I'm using what was it called? There there's a term. Um, I'm going to be for part of it. I'm going to use my own creative liberties. I think is what it's called, is the term for it. But I'm going to make a little brooch or whatever to hang off my lapel, and it's going to be these guys. But I got two other sizes of them, and I'm going to have them like tiered down, and I'm going to have it pinned on one of my lapels. I think that would be really cute. And I need to work on my hat pins as well, which I need to. I know I have a silver around here. I should have a silver. I'd be very surprised if I didn't have a silver paint. But I need to work on my hat pins as well. Hey, now your mom. Okay, so those should be good. Um, don't think I'll need much of these guys. I made DIY gilding paste today. Ooh, fun night, your mom. Hey, Lana. I'm gonna grab like 5 of these, just so I have some on hand and ready to go. Ah, dropped one. Well, I don't know if I necessarily dropped one or it just rolled off. Oh, so cool. The kitty bitties. What? So I'm just trying to give them a light uh, darker wood wash. And only on the parts that are going to be exposed. And so I'm working on the bandolier. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That the Mad Hatter wears in the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland. Because he has a crossbody like belt bandolier or whatever that has a bunch of spools on it. I was wondering, Tina, like, I figured that's where you're trying to go with that, but it just didn't go across. There's a lot loaded up on this brush. Okay. Almost done with these, then we can start putting some embroidery floss on. And the colors I have will work, but I don't have any red, surprisingly. Well, I do have some red thread, so I'm going to do a couple with red. Oh, bye, Lana. You have a good one. Okay, so those are done. Now, just drop that in the water. Paint all over my fingers. There we go. What was that? My laptop made a weird noise. Never heard it make that noise before. Okay, there's that. And then I got a bunch of embroidery floss. I think just, oh my gosh. What is that noise? I am not receiving any notifications or anything. That's so weird. I'm just going to start off with one of each color. One. Is that it? That's doesn't. Oh, no, this I need that one in there. Oh, really, Jenny? Yeah, that would be weird. Oh my gosh. What is that sound? I have notifications turned off, so I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that should be good for that bit. And this is actually like this little color scheme is actually kind of perfect because it kind of goes with how the vest is turning out. Wish I had more green, so. Now, apparently, Jenny. So this has fun selection of grays in it. Grays and blues. Oh, there's a greenish one. Let's see. I'm so glad these have numbers on it because otherwise I'd be confused. 992. Outlet. 986. 98. 7. I think I have all the colors out because, yeah, I think that's all the colors. Yeah. There. Just need a black. And then I have some red. Cool. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have some coffee. All right. Where's the other end? There we go. All right. Then I'm just going to put a little strip of glue across. There we go. Just wrap that up. try to keep the thread tight. Rather flush together. Honestly, the heck with it. I don't have time to be too meticulous about it. Yes, as long as it covers the wood underneath, I'll be fine. Okay. Good. We're good. Okay. So now put another little dollop of glue right there. There we go. One spool down. Cute. Hey, Carrie. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pop that aside. Okay, I think that one should be good too now. Well, come on. That one. Cool. Next. I'm so glad I got this embroidery floss when I did. It just goes to show, like, for those of us crafters who just buy everything because it's on clearance. Like, you may not see the need for it now, but guaranteed you'll find for a use for it in the future. I think I've had this embroidery floss for a couple years now, so. You may not need it immediately, but you will need it at some point. What are we doing? There we go. There we go. That one's done. Beautiful blue. I can put some of this other stuff away because it's just in my way. Okay, so. Woo-hoo. Mm, my floss is stuck to me. Now, I don't think I'm going to necessarily put these colors in any specific order. I mean, since I don't have a proper color spectrum, like, I don't think it's necessary. Plus, if you look up Tim Burton's Mad Hatter, I don't. His isn't in any color order either. It's just they're just thrown on there. So, holler at me if I go off screen. Periodically, I feel like I need to hold it a little closer to me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. I think we're good. Oh, no, there's a few spots down here. There we go. And right there. There we go. I'm so glad we had these spools at work. I'm just like, I would prefer to use actual vintage sewing spools, but trying to find the wood ones anymore is ridiculous. I mean, there's a few of our crafty sellers here on YouTube that sell them periodically, but I have a hard time finding them in a high quantity batch. So, where is there's the end? Okay. These are going to be so much fun. So, any of you guys um, doing costumes for Halloween? Going out or just dressing up for the heck of it or anything? Hey, Flo! I actually have this week off because I needed to use up uh, my vacation time before my anniversary. So, and it just happens to be Halloween week, which is ideal for me because Halloween is my favorite time of year. Besides Christmas for the music and everything, but yeah, whole week. I mean, I worked Monday, but yeah, so Tuesday through Sunday off. And for me, like, I, uh, costume making, prop making, outside of doing mixed media and journal stuff, like, is my favorite form of art and creative expression. So I think that's another reason why I love Halloween because like you can do that. Also, that's why I like convention because so, uh, you can almost do conventions all year round. Granted, there are ideal seasons that you do conventions, but for the most part, you can do conventions year round. Granted, I do not have the money to be doing conventions all year round. Yes, I love the mask Amy made for her uh, sunken ship pirate person. Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm getting off screen again. I'm not thinking about it. I think that one's good. That is one thing I am happy that I have art glitter glue because it dries clear and it dries fast. Can't really tell where it glued. It just blends right in. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I would have had the time this week to go to the scrapbook house this week, but with how much I need to get done for this, I was like, yeah, that's not happening. Maybe after Halloween. Like, because let's see. I think I'm going to state selling Friday before Halloween evening. Um, and then Saturday, I'm going to Mother of All garage sales with my brother and my niece. Well, with my niece on that point, like that'll be dependent on whether my brother's actually able to get her for that. Um, but it's something they planned on for a while, but then didn't realize how soon it was coming up. I'm gonna hate cleaning up all those flosses afterwards, but whatever. I'll deal with it when I have to deal with it. Let's see, how many do I have? 5, 10, 5, 10. Okay, so I'll need one more extra color of something. I'll probably just do an extra black or white. Because I obviously have enough blues and I have enough variations of pink. I definitely don't need any more of those. I go make lunch for people. Oh, bye, Flo. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. There we go. Oh, I wonder. I think. Okay, so in regards to doing my hat, I think I'm going to just hot glue stuff on. I think that's going to be the most time efficient. And how I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to get my silicone mat out. And then I'm going to lay some fabric down on it, put hot glue on the hat, and just flip the hat over onto the fabric and then trim off the excess and then go around the sides. Which I don't know. Well, I don't think I'll get to it on the live, but um, it'll be interesting trying to show what I'm doing with that with my camera setup. Oh, pardon me. All right. Bye, Miss Tina. You have a good one. Oh yeah. I'm going to blah. I'm going to be very surprised if it doesn't look good. And I wonder. Those might just work awesome. Cool. I found some bars that I might use to put through them instead of doing the eye pins. Well, we'll see. Because I don't think I have 20 here. I don't think I have enough. Oh, maybe 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 of these. And space them out and then do the other 8 as eye pins. I don't think it'll make a difference. So I'll cut down on some of my creating time. Or make it a little bit more time efficient if all I have to do is pop that through the center instead of pop it through the center and make an eye on it. And there we go. Oh, no, maybe. There we go. Yeah, one way or another stuck in my head. One way or another, find you. I'm gonna get you one way. Maybe next week. Oh, coffee. I think this is the first time I've um, had you guys with me while I worked on the costume thing. I've taken process or progress photos before when doing costumes, but I don't think I've ever posted them. But hey, Mariah, how's it going? I'm working on my Mad Hatter accessories. This is going to be his sewing bandolier, or this is a piece of it. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. That's what I've been calling it. I would not be surprised if I've been calling it the wrong term this whole time I've been talking about it. Yes. I actually did receive it just the other day. Um, I've been a little preoccupied with putting my um, costume together and everything, so I haven't even opened it yet to see which ones I actually got. No, but I fully intend on doing a little show and tell. I love doing show and tells whenever I get packages in. So, not that it's ever necessary. I just like doing it. So, any of you that are joining or watching in the balcony or watching the replay, um, as the title suggests, I'm working on my Mad Hatter costume for Halloween. Um, these woods, these unfinished wood spools, I got from Hobby Lobby for only a couple bucks a piece, and I think there's like 20 spools in each pack or something like that, so pretty good value. And then all I did was do a brown wash on the ends of them that's going to be exposed, so it has that kind of vintagey look. And for the brown wash, all I did was use a brown acrylic paint and just watered it down because I didn't want to really paint the spools. I just wanted to darken the color of the spools because I wanted the wood grain and everything to still show through. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm working on. After I get these spools wrapped, we are actually going to piece together the bandolier. Okay, that should be good enough. And all I'm doing is putting a little strip of glue to start it off on the spool and a little drop to finish it off. And benefits of art glitter glue, it dries clear. And you can barely tell where the spool ended. Like you can see it because it's zoomed in, but most of the other ones where I've glued down, it doesn't even peek up at all. Put a little bit more on there. There we go. All right. Bye, Mariah. You have a good one. Thanks for popping in for a little while. I appreciate it. Whoop. Pardon me. My goodness. All right. Just saying no, guys. I may be on for a while. So if anybody needs to grab lunch or take a coffee break or whatever, by all means, go ahead. I'm just gonna be. Hey, Carrie, how's it going? Glad to have you. Even if it is brief. I am working on my Mad Hatter costume, or rather, bits and pieces of it at the moment. Right now, I am wrapping faux sewing spools that will go on my bandolier. Let me show what we got so far. Heck, I might get more of these and just make a little jar, or get a little jar and just have a bunch of these just sitting in the jar. I will be making the top hat as well. I already have a bunch of fabrics and stuff picked out for that. So these are the spools I have already. So this is what I'm working on right here. And I do, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I go all out when I do my costumes. Albeit it's typically almost always last minute. Granted, this one, I hadn't even decided whether I was even going to dress up for Halloween, let alone what costume I was going to do until like maybe last week. I set a determination on that. And this week I actually have the time to put it together. So it's definitely a last minute costume, and my determination on whether I'm going to go out for Halloween is whether or not this gets done. But that's going to be my incentive to get this done. Even though this is a costume I've been wanting to do for a while, I just haven't taken the time to actually put it together. And initially, I intended to put this costume together for convention at some point, which this will be used for convention for sure. But hopefully within today and tomorrow, I'm able to actually get this completely done. If I have to touch up on a few things Friday before the evening, then it's fine. Just as long as it isn't something that's time consuming, just something that needs touched up on. And I already picked out a lace for his cuffs. But mine are, the lace I'm going to be using is a little grungier than that. Because the lace I do have that's white is not long, it's not wide enough for the cuffs. So actually there's a box or two I haven't looked at yet. So, and then the gloves, I do have a pair of old dress gloves that are just white. So to fit with that lace that I'm going to put on, I might stain the gloves. So like they still go together. Like coffee stain them. Okay, where's end of. Where's the end of you? Hmm. It's not on that end. Where is? Oh, there it is. Found it. Miss Diane says, "Stop looking." Actually, I might have some crochet thread that I could. No, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just use the ones I have out. Actually, no, I might have a rainbow-ish crochet thread that might work for one of these because I'm going to be one shy on one of these for color, and I think a rainbow one or a multicolored one would be fun. I have to go looking forward to seeing your vlog. Oh yeah, I'll definitely share the final look once it's all completed for sure. Especially with all the time I'm putting in it. I know the creative, our little creative community would appreciate it. So yeah, I will definitely be showing that off. You have a wonderful day, Carrie. I appreciate you stopping in. Ah, do that again. There we go. Most boring one. Just white. Ah, fumble fingers. I'm gonna get you one way, baby. I feel like I do have. I don't know where it's at though. I feel like I do have um, a batch of primaries of embroidery floss. I just don't know where it's at because it wasn't with the rest of my embroidery floss, and I would have hoped I would have kept it all together, but me knowing me, I didn't. I probably just chucked it somewhere just to get it out of the way. I am debating on adding, it'll depend on how far I get. I'm debating on adding a secondary prop to my costume. And it's purely just to have an extra prop. Um, most of my costumes I've done in the past have a walking stick or something. So I'm thinking I might make a Hatter inspired walking stick. I have one that I have in mind. The top of it is kind of porous because I think it was made from a cactus or something. I can't remember. But I'll have to get rid of the silver on top. I mean, I could probably just paint over it. But like with it being porous around the top, like you can actually see the holes. Um, if I can get like a jute or a chain or something through there, I'm thinking about having like little bobbins like this um, hanging off the top of it. I think that would be super cool. And then I have assorted sizes of like playing cards and everything. I have some like little tiny cards. I might use those as charms and hang little playing card charms off as well. I think that would be really cute. So, again, that's solely dependent on me getting the necessary stuff done first. If I don't get the necessary stuff done first, then it's not happening. As much as I really, really, really want to do it. Stay. For a split second, I thought my roommate was upstairs singing Firework by Katy Perry. But I think he's actually. There's a musical that deals with the Greek heroes that he's been obsessed with lately. I can't remember what. Oh, the musical is called Epic, I think. And I think it specifically deals with Homer's musings of Greek heroes and stuff like that. I think it deals with Odysseus. I don't know. I haven't really listened to it myself, like except for when I'm out there and he's playing and I'm listening to it because I just happen to be in the area. But Yeah. There we go. I think we are covered. I think mail's here. I think I hear the mail truck. Actually, I think the closest um I think the closest crochet thread I have is actually going to be Brown's. Okay, he's actually listening to Greatest Showman. More pressies? What? More presents? Oh. That'll work. All right. Hey, Mikay. Working on my bandolier for my Mad Hatter. Actually, I forgot I had these, even though I have them out in the open. I think I'm going to do one of these instead. It's up to you. It's up to me. Say what we get to be. What if we rewrite the start? The world could be ours tonight. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh. Woo-wee. That was fun. Okay. Okay. I'm debating between. Okay. Okay. So, here, let me just take those out. Easier that way. For green. Okay. Okay. So these are the colors I'm considering. This is like a forest green. Okay, and then we're going to look at what spools we already have here. And then I'm going to have you guys vote on which color I should do. Where'd that black one go? I just did. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh. Hey, so these are the colors. So these are the colors I already have. Should I incorporate another green? Or should I incorporate another warm color? What do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards this one. One's too fall. Okay, if I do warm, I think it's going to be one of these. Because this is kind of orangey yellow, and this is like a true yellow. This one? Or this one? A or B? This one? Okay. No. Is that? I feel like that'll bring in some brightness to it. All right. But I won't. I don't think I'll necessarily be keeping it in color order though. Like when I go to put on, I'll definitely be alternating. Because knowing me, I'll overthink it and then space out the neutrals evenly, and then go back and forth between the blues and the pinky purples, and then um, break it up with the red and the yellow. All right, now let's zoom back out so you guys aren't so up close and personal. There. Meant to find. In that case, that would switch these ones this way. Yeah. Not that it matters. Yeah, I completely forgot I had these. But what made me think about these is I have a whole bag of this type of thread over there where I have my crochet thread and everything. And I just saw it. I'm like, wait a minute. I have a container that has them all color coordinated or color organized over here. So I'm just like, I don't know why I didn't bother looking there. I automatically went for my embroidery floss that I hadn't opened yet instead of the stuff I already had opened. Goofball. I mean, either way, it's getting used. I kind of like this better because um, it has texture to it. Like, it has little hairs and fibers coming off of it. I think I like that look. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I don't know if Darcy's still here, but I was just thinking with uh, Darcy, Cheryl, and oh, I feel stupid now, and Kim with doing the Alice in Wonderland journals. I could do some of these little ones and make some fun little spool charms. I think that would be super cute. Or if I do a sewing journal at any point. I feel like, okay, look at all the, you see all the fibers that are coming off of there? I love that. It's going to stand out by comparison to the rest of them, but I'm not going to really worry about that. I think that looks super cute though. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on wrapping these small ones because those ones are more likely going to be embellishments anyways. Like added embellishments, like just creative liberty type things. So these big ones are specifically for the bandolier. Okay, so I think I'm going to so I have 20. How do I want to do this? So, 5 in each one. Grind that one up. Grind that one up. Turn that one to all green. There we go. Okay, I think that's the order I'm going to do them in. I think that's random enough. I mean, there's a slight pattern, but not too terribly much. Okay. Now, hello, Miss Carol. How are you? So let's see. I need to figure out my life. I like it like ooh, ooh, ooh. Be-doo. Where? Oh, there they are. So, bacon is, and oh, that'll be perfect. Yay. I need, not that one, not that one. I need the right tool. Okay, let's use the ones that don't have the thingies on them. Let's see. I only have a limited number of these, so let's start with the beginning ones. Yes, I'm overthinking it. Okay. So that means I only have to do 2, 4, 6, 8 eye pins. Did that just fall my coffee? I heard a kerplunk. Oops. It sure did. That's funny. That's fine. I needed to refresh my cup anyways. It got cold. All right. One moment. Pit stop. Hello, Zippity! I've done that and just kept drinking. I mean, Amy, that's exactly what I did. It's like, okay, I need to find this because it's not floating, so. Pick sailed up from the floor. Sorry, that was me. Charlie waves while dusting himself off. Oh, pick self up from the floor. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, one here, and one here. Actually, I'm going to use one of these as my unit of measurement for my items, wherever I left those. Where did... Oh, Casey, where did you put them? You just had them. What did you do with them, you goofball? Oh, there they are. I found them. Stop looking. Okay, so I need 8. Nope, those are not eyes. I need eyes. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nope, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, making a mess, guys. Making a mess. It's like going with spaghetti noodles. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, I need to get this, and then one. No, almost perfect. Just twist it so they're straight with each other. That's about right. Mm-hmm. Slightly longer. Put those over there for now. I love that I have this tool. It comes in handy. Come on then. Do, 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 do. That is not the right one. Need one more. I had a head pen instead of an eye pen. Okay, now. Done with that. Okay, now. Need to. Straighten all these out because with that thing, it keeps it open, and curves it out. Yeah. No. Do. All right. Cool. Now, well, we've made a mess of our spools. Okay. Rid of all those. I may need those. Okay. Now I need to not make a mess of things over here, ideally. Okay, now I need to measure out the chain I need. Oh shit. What is that noise? Boom. Okay. This is what I want. No, just as long as it didn't land in my drink again. I'm good. Okay, so into okay. There's this. I can hold this even at the other end. So I'm going to snip this. Yeah. Now the chain should be even. Okay, now I need to these in. Here. That. I need to think of how to space this evenly. This right there, that goes right there. And then eyelets. Not eyelets, you know what? I can. I need jump rings, is what I meant to say. So, if anything, I can. I'll just make jump rings. So I need 20, I need 40. There we go. There it is. You know what? That's going to be tedious as heck. So, I'm actually going to do, I will just use one of these chains on here, and I'll just, that'll be easier. Yeah, we'll just do that. That makes more sense. Don't make more work for yourself if you don't need to, right? Right. Got this whole strand here. I'm just going to use Nothing's off of it. Okay, now let's see. I need to figure out how to evenly space all this. Let me look at the photo. How much do I need to close it off towards the top? Where did I put those other two pieces? So look. Okay. Put that on top, and then we'll need two large eyelet words, two larger jump rings. Not quite that large. Sure. That, as long as these will fit. That's all there. As long as this will fit through the chain here. Yes. Okay. And through the other one. Cool. Now, oh, no. Let me think about this. Okay. So that way. So I'm gonna need. Okay, I see. So I need this to. Yeah, that way I think. This way. Here we go. Oh. Okay, cool. There's on there. And then, hello, Ellen. How's it going? Aw, still no luck? Wonder if I can. That should be fine. How many? Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's the same. Cool. Like, what type of job did you do previously? Was it in like tech or what? Like computer stuff? Or because I know like those are the ones I usually hear about that do like mergers and stuff and then end up laying like people off and everything. Yeah, there's the end. Oh, gotcha. So is it one of those things that like they have like they already have the staff for it from the company it merged with? That is just like, well, we don't need two of these people doing the same thing or whatever. Or they have the technology to where they just didn't need it in general. Oh, okay. Since the leading company already had someone, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, but I feel like stuff like that they should at least offer to transfer you a different field in the company at least. Instead of straight up laying you off. Like I would think that would be the decent thing to do. But we all know companies and what they prefer don't prefer to do. Okay. Wow. Yeah. And it's probably also one of those things that this sucks, but They probably didn't. The new company probably didn't want to pay the wage when they could hire someone newer to do it at a lower rate. I mean, companies do that all the time. It's stupid, but they do it. Like they'll get rid of someone just so they can save a little bit of money, even though they've been doing it for so long and have earned all that money they're being paid. Oh my dang. Seriously, come on. Yeah, right now I'm just, excuse me, taking apart this chain to use the links as jump rings. Oh, fluff. Come on. Stop turning you. Happy to find the art community you and others bring. Well, we try our best. I mean, life kicks us all in the butt, and I think art is a beautiful way to escape that from time to time, or at least a way to translate it. One, two, three. Goodness. Well, I get the point of these tools not having teeth on them, so it doesn't chew it up. It'd probably be beneficial if they had teeth on it, so I can hold the piece in place while I'm trying to do what I need to do with it. I have no. Are you guys hearing that noise that keeps randomly happening? I have no idea what it is. It sounds like a notification of sorts, but I don't know what the notification is for. Okay, so let's see how far down we have this. This part's going to be a bit tedious because I'm not exactly sure how I need to space these. So this is going to be something that's a trial and error. type situation. No, no, no. Close. There we go. Okay, so you got you on there. And you go through there. I think you may need to go a little further down. Maybe? Yeah. I feel like that's too tight. Okay. Let's do 4, 6, and that's on 7. 2, 4, 6 on 7. Let's move it down to 10. I think 10 should be a good one. So 2, 4, 6 on 10. Oh, you cookie. Freaking fat fingers. For fluff's sake. All right. Okay. So grab you. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, oh, there we go. That's much better. Yay! I got it. Okay. Okay. Blah. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. Over here. 2, 4, 6, 6, 10. There we go. Now, we'll put don't you come out of there. You stay. Stopping in for a few to see your progress in between my stuffs I got to do. Aw, thank you, not your mom. Oh, bye, Alan. Good luck on your search. No, there we go. And it's writing properly on there. There we go. There we go. Okay, now. I don't think you need that. I don't know where that came from. These pieces, I don't think I will need to add. I keep wanting to call them eyelets. They're jump rings. I don't need to add jump rings to them. Since they're eye pins. Okay, how far down I have to go? How spaced out are his? They're not touching. So they don't need to be touching. That's good to know. So I want to just keep doing it every time. Let's see. Two, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now are you? Might need 10, 12, maybe 14. I think we'll do it at 14. Just accidentally jumping off the link. Okay. Okay, so. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 right there. Figure out which side. I need a good way to mark this. Let me see if that stays in there. Nope, it didn't. Oh. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. There we go. Got it. After I do these a few times, I'll get it down to science. You're like, okay, got it. Okay, got it. Currently, I'm not at that stage. Here we go. I think that's perfectly spaced too. Cute, cute. Okay, so we'll put you on and we'll count 1, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and click. Go wrong end facing me. Turkey. I'm going to get a better grip on it with these because these have ridges on it. No, stop it. Nope. You. Oh my goodness. Okay. Try that again. 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. 14 is you. Go in there. Okay. Now grab you. Twist you. Cool. Cool. Does that need to be that low? I think that's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. Right there. Whatever. Okay, get this in here first and then count. Silly goof. There. Come on, fly to the link. Come on. You're around. You're around. You need to be on the link. Oh my goodness. Through? Nope, it's around again. Oh my goodness. Okay, it might be easier if I put the jump ring through the chain first. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. That's through. There we go. So put jump ring through chain first, then put it through the bar. Mother duck. Well, at least it's still on the chain. Oh, silly, silly. No. No, you are not sliding off that. I'm not about to have to count again. Okay, is it closed or at least mostly closed? It's mostly closed. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. All right. There we go. Why does that one feel off? Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Take that out. Open it up. Four, 6, 8, 12, 14. No. Whoops. It's 14. Hello, Miss Allie. How's it going? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I lost it. So which? Two, 4. No, it is a. If I got my terminology right, that is. It is a bandolier. It is for my Mad Hatter costume. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right there. Oh my goodness. I must have this turned at an awkward angle because it is. Try that angle. See if that helps. 8, 10, 12, 13. One. Hopefully that was the right one. Just one below. What? Okay, chain. What are we doing here? Yep. It'll be cool as soon as it cooperates and I can keep moving on. Did that literally just slide right on there? After all that. 2, 4, 6. And then I screw it up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You go right on. Like that. Thank you. Oh, gracious me. There we go. That eye pen is too long to begin with, and I put it on wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Open. Okay. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh my. Oh my. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right. Here we go. You get it? I think I got it. All right. Get better. Be well enough. Okay. Coffee time. It is. It is a tedious process. But it'll be worth it in the end. See already? This will definitely not be one of those that I take apart. This is definitely not one of those that I would take apart to reuse for something else. Like this will stay as is, and I will reuse it, and I will reuse it multiple times. I am not going through this process ever again. And granted, I say that, and then I'll probably do something similar. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm trying to decide which is least of a pain doing, these bars or the eye pins. I'm still undetermined at this point. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. There we go. Okay. Oh, you mother duck. It was closed, and then I pushed too far, and then it opened it back up. Oh, silly, silly, silly. Hey, come on. You were just in there. I'll go back in. Here we go. Yay. Okay. Okay, cool. Meaning 5 of 20 done. Yes, I agree. This is going to be fantastic when it's done. It'll be worth the headache. I promise me that. Now, if I had more of the bars instead of the eye pins, I think I would be better off. But the bars are actually repurposed from another necklace thing I had. So that one was extremely limited to begin with. All right, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right. Nope. Nice counted. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right there. There we go. Don't you dare slide out of the chain. I think the part I actually detest is having to count the lengths to keep it all balanced. If I didn't have to worry about that, I probably wouldn't have that big of an issue with it, because then I would be mostly just focused on closing the jump rings and everything. Two, 4, 6, 10, 14. There. Cool. And autumn leaves start to fall. Won't wait days for long. Still I hear a winter song. Do 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 do. My leaves start to fall. Right. Right there. Yay. Make sure that's on 14. Yay. Ah, chips and dip. Hey Tracy, how's it going? Okay. I'm gonna be so upset if that was not on 14, even though I counted 14. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That was on 14. Huh. Why does it look wrong? That's fine. Four, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. One more in. Well, before I got into all the other like paper crafting mixed meat, I used to do jewelry. So and dedication to a costume idea helps too. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yes. Go to the link. To the link. Cute. Let's make sure that was the right link. One, two, no, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, that was the right one. Cool. I just hope it was on the right side of the link. Yay. Oh, gotcha. No worries. A blossom fell from off a tree. Falling blossom only touches lips that lie. Blossom fell very soon. Cool. Okay, so there's that. Oh, gracious. I think half my trouble is the wire is almost exactly the gauge as the hole it has to go in, so that's why it's being a pain. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, now slide on. Ah, there we go. Loads. I think I'm getting it. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes. Okay. That one's a little longer than the rest, but I'm not worrying about it at this stage. I'm over it. I need to open up more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need 14 jump rings. Keep wanting to call them eyelets, and that's not what they are. Until I've stepped away from jewelry for a while because I'm in a paper craft mindset. Man, if it was just as easy putting these on as it is taking them off, I'd be done with this thing by now. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. 6, no, 14. Tell me where to go, Casey. Okay, come on. I need to open more anyways. That'd be why. So it wasn't on the split. Not on the split. Do 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 do. Two more sets. And we can get back to it. One more set. I'm actually half tempted to just depending on how, okay, I might, just to make it easier on myself, as long as these eye pens are virtually the same size as the bars, which they're not quite. I might just um, use the jump rings because the jump rings make it a lot easier. And now, move that one closer. Too tight. So let's loosen that up a little bit. Nope, yeah, too tight. Hmm. Oh, no eye pen because I totally screwed that one up. That's better. Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah. Hey, Michael. It's going. Yeah, work or what? Or do you have the day off or what? Or is it dead at work right now? Oh my gracious. Oh. Okie dokie. Have a good shift. Not quite wide enough. So, two. You turkey, come on. I want you go on. just not open enough. Nope. Yep, it came out well. Another duck. Where'd you go? Yeah. There we go. Cool. Oh, gracious. So I think I'm going to just start using these jump rings. Because it seems to be easier to deal with it as jump rings. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Instead of trying to use the eye pins, or yeah, as is. I'm not going to bother going backwards to adjust where they are, or adjust the previous ones, because I don't want to do it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Come on, fat fingers. There we go. Got it. Now, Let's make sure that was in the right one. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Doesn't look like it. Dang it. Oh. Did I get that twisted? I think I got that twisted. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 is right there. You turkey. Let's close the door. Something looks off. Why does that look off? Something's not right. Two. That's right. Is this one not? That's what it is. Okay. It's too lower than it should be. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, you're right where you should be. What the heck? That's even. I'm so confused. So you're on 14 like you should be. On 14 like you should be. Then why do you look uneven? Same with you. Well, what the heck? Well, then I'm not even going to bother. Might just be... That's not going to matter anyways. So it's going to lay sideways anyways, so it's not going to matter if it's crooked this way or not. Moving forward, actually, I think I am going to go ahead and call it a live. That way I can step away and maybe get some food in me. And I'll probably pop back on later to show you guys the progress on this. And hopefully a couple other things that I get done. So, yeah. I will catch you all later. You have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you up either later on this evening or I'll try to see if I can pop on tomorrow. All right. Bye, friends.